What's good, boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have an amazing episode on Cristiano Ronaldo, or CR7 for short. So if you're looking forward to that, make sure you hit the like button, you comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see, and if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. Now, as you look at his face card, as you can see here, you can see he has 89 pace, 89 dribbling, 93 shooting, 81 passing, and 77 physical. Of course, they are an amazing face card stats. You can see what team I had him in here, and you can see that it's not one of the most amazing teams, but I haven't been using players that I've bought. I've been using players that I've packed, and I just wanted to build like a nice little hybrid. And I had Ronaldo up front with João Felix, who's meant to be something, the future of Portugal, basically. And I just kept it in a 4-4-2, which is my favorite formation. And I played it with the fast wingers, obviously a fast defense, and it played extremely well. But now what we're going to do is we're going to dive deeper straight into his stats, and here you can see on the screen here, you can see that he has amazing in-game stats. Now, especially with the chem style that I placed on him, because there was a few things that this card lacked, and he's always had that, so a lot of people usually run engine on him. But you can see from his card stats here, he has 95 attacking position, 95 finishing, 94 shot power, 93 long shots, 86 volleys, 84 penalties, and his pace is already ridiculous. And shooting, you don't need to touch this card. Even his passing is good, but with this chem style, obviously it ups it a lot. But the reason I use the engine chem style, if you're asking, is because he has 71 balance. Now, 71 balance isn't fantastic, and you do actually feel it in the game, which I'll talk about in more detail once we go further on into the video. But you can definitely feel that 71 balance. So obviously with this chem style, it puts it up to 81, but you still tend to feel it every now and then, and that's just because of Ronaldo's height, and obviously him being that tall, he doesn't have that meta feeling to him like Messi or Neymar or players like that with a shorter stature. But this card did feel very good in game. But we're going to stop talking now. What we're going to do is we're going to dive straight into the gameplay that I had with Ronaldo. One of my favorite cards this year, I have to say, off the bat. And we're going to come out at the end and we're going to talk about the pros and cons of this card, and whether or not he is worth the actual 1.7 million coins. So this is the most expensive player we reviewed this year. Do you think he's worth it? Let's do it. Boom. Right, boys, we're going to hop into the gameplay now. You're going to see some of the amazing things that Cristiano Ronaldo can do this year. His card was absolutely phenomenal, and I feel like he can suit a lot of people's teams this year, even though he is quite pricey. But as we pick up the ball in the defense here, Klosterman plays it into Porto. Porto plays it up to Felix. Felix gives it into Fabian. Fabian passes it straight through to Felix. Felix has the strength and the speed to get past the defender and manage to pick out a lovely pass across the box to Ronaldo, who's obviously going to slot that home 9 times out of 10. Now you can see that was a game-winning goal. It was 3-2. I actually forgot to record the first 2 goals, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back through the other 2 goals. Obviously, you can watch the highlights out at the end, and I'll show you the 2 goals that Ronaldo did manage to pick up in this game, and because they were lovely goals. Here you can see on the wing, Hazard, or Insigne, puts in a lovely cross into Ronaldo, and Ronaldo volleys that as hard as he can right into the bottom corner. And we move into the second one. Felix puts it into Ronaldo, and how about this for a left-footed finish? This is what I mean by his weak foot. His 4-star weak foot felt like a 5-star weak foot. I mean, in real life, Ronaldo's weak foot is brilliant as it is. I'm surprised he's never had 5-star weak foot, but look at the actual spin on that, and he bangs it straight into the top corner as Ronaldo would do in real life. Llorente picking up the ball here, giving it into Felix. Felix plays it straight through to Ronaldo, and you're going to see me utilize the skill many times in this video, and it's this skill here. New skill to this year. You have to press, I believe it is L2, and flick it the way you're running and the way you want to go, and it will do like a ball roll fake kind of thing. I don't really know what it's called, but I found a tutorial for it on online, and I actually have utilized it many times because it gives you the advantage of that stop. The defender will back off and you'll be able to move into space and pick off a shot. Off of kickoff here against this guy, I have the ball, give it into Porto. I was just doing some dribbling, messing around, and I actually managed to get a goal from it because Ronaldo steals it here off of the player, plays a 1-2 with João Felix. João Felix with a skill pass. He was actually a very skillful player. That's why I thoroughly enjoyed him. I love players with 5-star skill. That's just how I am. I'm a skiller myself, so when it comes to FIFA and real life, I do enjoy like skills and stuff like that, but that's just how I am. Felix on the ball here, picking up the ball at the halfway line. Lovely bit of dribbling, gives it into Llorente. Llorente gives it down into Porto. Porto plays a 1-2 with João Felix, gets down the line, and this guy thinks I'm going to cut it back, and he's absolutely right. But how about this for composure? Ronaldo with a lovely left-footed touch and a right-footed finish across the keeper. He's very composed in the box, and I really did enjoy that about his card. And obviously Ronaldo is one of the most composed players ever because he's just got so many goals, but somehow I win a penalty for that. I thought that was a bit of a soft one for me personally, but I'm obviously going to take it. And we get the penalty, and Ronaldo steps up as Ronaldo would do in real life. Only 84 penalties. I was quite surprised by that, but obviously he doesn't score every penalty he takes. But I do a little movement at the last second because I thought he was going to stay. I'm very bad at penalties. I get like quite scared for some reason. That's just how I am. But obviously we have that traditional celebration that Ronaldo has, that iconic celebration that makes people rage quit like this. And we're moving to the next clip. You're going to see Porto giving it into Felix. Felix holding the play up, giving it into Fabian. Fabian giving it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a lovely skill. And here it is again, that fake. Sends that guy to the shop. Absolutely disgusting. This skill is very, very good, and it can when it comes into the upcoming weekend league, I'm going to try and use it. Obviously, when you play against better defenders, it depends. I'm only in Division 3. I'm nearly in Division 2, so I'm not top tier. I'm a decent player. I wouldn't say I'm very, very great, but I'm playing against decent players, and they fall for that skill quite often because it's not used as much, and it's obviously a new skill, so people aren't accustomed to it. Felix putting in Ronaldo here over the top, and how about this for composure again on his left foot, dinking it over the keeper into the back of the net. What a lovely finish that was, and that guy had enough after he saw that finish, and he was out of there straight after I did the celebration. And we're moving to the next clip. And you're going to see that Ronaldo is very good at many different things. Obviously, he's great in the air, hence why I tried to cross it there. But we pick up the ball again. Llorente gives it into Ronaldo. Ronaldo with a lovely step. And how about that for a rocket of a finish? He smashes that into the top corner. But like I was saying, Ronaldo is very, very good at a lot of things. He's the ultimate striker in real life. And in my opinion, height, pace, strength, finishing, left foot, right foot, heading. Ronaldo can do it all. But that's just how he plays in real life. And so, is it good for FIFA? It's questionable because it depends how you play. Obviously, being a taller player, he doesn't fit that like meta play style. But if you enjoy, look at his header, by the way. This is just how he is in the game. He's a very, very good striker. But if you prefer that smaller, athletic, speedy kind of player, he isn't really that. But he'll be an ultimate finisher. So if you partnered him up with someone of that stature, for example, if you partnered him up with an Mbappe or a Neymar or someone more on the OP side, you will definitely reap the benefits for sure. But now we're going to get into the pros and cons of this card and find out whether or not he is worth it after we score this last goal. Let's do it. Boom. Obviously, Ronaldo, you can see on his card, the pros that I have put are incredible shooting, he has fantastic aerial ability, great pace, 4-star weak foot that felt like a 5-star, and obviously the 5-star skills. We'll talk through those individually, and we'll start with the first one. Incredible shooting. For me, he could score any kind of goals, left foot, right foot. He could score them from wherever, outside the box, inside the box, volleys. You saw each and every single one of those kind of finishes in the game there. And there's many different kinds of finishes he has in his locker, and you can see that he has great pace and his fantastic aerial ability. You saw him score a few headers there for me. He was brilliant in the air. I mean, winning headers from goal kicks, scoring headers. Obviously, that's how Ronaldo is in real life. We know how high the man can jump, and obviously the great pace. Obviously, being the age he is, he's amazing that Ronaldo has managed to maintain the pace he has over the years because he's a fantastic athlete. Obviously, EA, once players get to a certain age, like I always say, chop their legs off and make them a lot slower than they actually are. But with this Ronaldo card, he's obviously maintained that 89 pace, and obviously with the engine, he went up to a lot more than that. 4-star weak that felt like 5. Like I said in the videos, I never understood how he's never had 5-star weak foot. The goals this guy could score with his left foot are absolutely incredible, and I'm actually surprised that he's never had the 5-star. But that's in the game with the shooting that he had. Obviously, having high shooting, that means that it feels like it's a lot better than it is, and his 4-star weak foot felt like 5. And obviously the 5-star skills, that's just a bonus depending on how you like to play. I love having 5-star skills, but that's just me, and I'm a bit of a skiller, as you saw me utilizing that new skill in that game that only 5-star skillers can do. But now we're going to move into the cons and find out what cons this guy does have. Let's do that now. And you can see on the screen here, I've fully managed to find out 2 cons of this card, and that is being 1, his bad balance, and 2, he can feel rather clunky sometimes, and that is kind of playing within the bad balance part. He feels a bit harder to turn than the smaller player like a Messi and stuff like that. So you can have a few bad moments with him, like you might get a bit stressed out because he doesn't turn how you want him to turn, or he doesn't move how you want him to move. But apart from that, this card can do absolutely everything, and that means that we're going to have to move into the overall thoughts right now and find out whether or not he is actually worth the 1.7 million coins he cost. What do you think, guys? Do you think he's going to be worth it? Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Of course he's worth it. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's always going to be worth it. He's absolutely incredible. I think his price is actually dropping by the day though, so if you want to pick him up, there's a good time to pick him up now before weekend league. But if you wait till weekend league, he's probably going to be up on the rise again. I lost a few coins on him, but that's all I've got to say today, boys. I'm going to say Cristiano Ronaldo is definitely worth the coins because you get an ultimate player with it, ultimate striker, someone that will score you any kind of goal there is. But like I said, he may feel a bit clunky and have a bit of bad balance, but apart from that, he could do absolutely everything. He will win you games single-handedly, and that's just how it is. But if you enjoyed today's episode, boys, make sure you like the video down below. You comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see. Like I said, I have a big episode tomorrow with Neymar, so stay tuned for that, and make sure you subscribe if you're new around here. It's been your boy Zach. Thank you for all the love recently. Peace.